Hi guys, I'm making a video postcard, or that's what I'm gonna call it, because I can and because it is mine. And the reason I'm making this is because I want to discuss a little bit or share some input for the naming of the Magic Child, this worldwide event, in which I hope to be a participant in, or anyway I will contribute. Who knows what will happen? Bottom line is, the rules were very simple that the name should be a name that easily crosses over from English into Bulgarian and back again. And that, for some reason, or not for some reason, but for that specific reason, limits the selection to classic crossover names, which I have a few here. And it also raises a logical question: would the name be crossing over from the English, from a Anglo-Saxon heritage into the Slavic, or would it be a Slavic name that crosses over nicely into the Anglo-Saxon realm of names? This you have to say, because the magic child is, or the magic boy is half and half. So we can also solve elegantly the problem by going with Vincent or Vinny J and so on, which you shut down, of course, because of some problem with the numberings, which is very strange coming from yes, Excel. We're not going to do the Excel joke and the numbers. Don't wait for it. I'm not. I'm skipping that joke. It's too obvious. So anyway, you don't want to do it. Oh, by the way, we have to pause because this portion of the broadcast is sponsored by Coca-Cola. Thank you. Anyway, moving briskly along. I hope this doesn't sound too crazy. These crossover names are, for example, Costa or Carl. Both we could negotiate with a C or with a K. It's like Randy with an I or with a Y. It's a West Hollywood thing, how you spell it. But bottom line is, all these names, the list, it's not that big, but it's either very classic names and safe names, or with a touch of religion and a gospel here there. So I'm not a great fan of this concept. The reason being that we will have to look at what the world will be in 25 years, when Magic Child will be of interesting age. So anyway, to wrap up the classic names, we have Costa, we have Carl, we have Martin or Martin. Perfect. You don't have to change the spelling in either language. Not, I don't know too many Martins, so it is not a very common name, so you can work with that. A perfect name would be Arthur, because Magic Child is born in England. King Arthur. Need I go on about round tables and knights? So there we go with this. The religious names: Constantine, Benedict. A lot of teasing in high school with Benedict, but you can give it a shot. Or Christian, but too religious. Bottom line, the new concept is name your own child, or make up your own name. You'll say, "Oh my God, you're crazy. What are you smoking?" Nothing, because we're taking this very seriously at the moment. The reason I am coming up with this idea is that I remember in film school, and this might be an urban legend, it might not be true, I don't know, I'm not Googling it at the moment, but one of our professors said that the name Kodak, which, as you know, supplies 90% of the film stock, George Eastman, when he was looking for a name for his company, he one of the rules, like with the naming of the Magic Child, is they had to come up with a word that doesn't mean anything in any language, so there's nobody offended. We're not going to go with the Kalina incident at this moment. So, based on this, and based that the world in 30 years will be a very one world, one dream kind of a place, at least that's the way I hope it to be. And if it's not that, then we don't really care what the names are. But let's say it is a wonderful, happy, happy, half electronic, half virtual, half human world. Heritage and where you come from will be more of an IP address and a .com than a geographical location. Again, we're not. We're just using these sentences and statements, we're not going to get into a discussion why, what, and the simulation of reality. Bottom line is, you will say, okay, Bogi, that's great. It sounds stupid, but we will listen to you because you are our friend and we somehow love you. And you are a grandfather after all, and we got to show the West Side respect. So I have come up with two names. Now, again, the bottom line is one world. We're all lovey dovey. First name is based on the Latin word earth or terra, and we will add the letter N at the end and make it into a terran. Terran. And the second name I present to you, again, one world, one dream, happy thoughts, based on the Gaia theory. We're all the Japanese anime. Look it up, Google it. We're not. This is not 101. This is we're just coming up with this. We're solving the problem. The name is Gaian. Again, using the magic letter N. So Terran and Gaian. Now again, you can throw this away. You can delete the video, whatever. So that is because I didn't want to write it too much, but I wanted to share this. I've thought about it for a few days now, and I think that naming or creating a name, or you can combine two names, letters from this one and then create something that sounds well, because the name Hudson is brilliant as a surname because it is a very manly name, like Vincent Hudson. It is like, see, Rock Hudson. They're very memorable, strong names. So names like Carl Hudson, Costa Hudson will be killers for movie stars and stuff like that. Anyway, bottom line is think about the inventing of the name. Also, I will be sending you an email with a PowerPoint for the new application, which was based on when we Skyped here last week. Nevena, we talked about it. I've made a very silly PowerPoint presentation, which I want to give to the programmers. By the way, Katya's father, I think, wants to do it. Anyway, we will talk about it later. So please take a look at the PowerPoint. I need some feedback. When I say feedback, I mean like within our lifetime here, probably by the end of the week. Love you. Miss you already. Get back to me. Bye.